Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'll be reviewing The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is an action comedy directed and written by Tom Gormican. This is a film that I've been looking forward to recently because, number one, it's Nicolas Cage. I love Nicolas Cage. He's the best, he's awesome, and everything he does is nothing but gold. But yeah, this film, I was looking forward to it, mostly because, well, number one, it's Nick Cage playing Nicolas Cage. So it's him playing probably a most exaggerated version of himself, which is always entertaining. And yeah, this is a film I was looking forward to. When I first heard of it, I was like, oh shit, this could easily be terrible, or it could be masterful. And I'm happily to report that I enjoyed the ever-living shit of this film. Let's start off with the performances in this film. Nicolas Cage steals the park, as always. He is awesome. He does such a great performance, man. Especially the whole version of himself and the way he does the character of Nicolas Cage. It's incredible. It's fun. It's entertaining. And I loved every bit of it. Who steals the show, without a doubt, is Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal, I always loved Pedro Pascal ever since he's done The Mandalorian, Game of Thrones. He's always been great in everything that he's ever done. You could tell he had a blast as this character. It's also just very fun. You could tell everybody had fun doing playing their part. And yeah, all around the performances were pretty well done by everybody. The direction is good. It's not incredible, but it's still pretty good. Especially some scenes where it gets into the nitty gritty. It's like, oh shit, they actually directed it very interestingly, and it's very damn well directed in some parts. The writing is interesting by any means. It's not terrible writing, but it's not great writing. The story isn't very it is a story about Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage, so that concept, when they delve deep with that concept, that's always great. That's always fun. It's entertaining as F. But the whole, cartel shit, the kidnapping, and, the story itself, not the most interesting. It's done many times, many ways, many different ways, but it's done it is done with a spin, an interesting spin all around. The score is pretty good. I do like the score. It did hit me a little bit. The score with this film sounded pretty well. The special effects when it's there, it's pretty damn good. The CGI is good. I'm not here noticing bad CGI, so that's always great to see. Yeah, the visuals are really good to look at. The cinematography could be really beautiful in time, especially the specific scene, man. The specific scene, they did a great job how they handled it. Probably one of my favorite scenes in this film, really. I had a really good time, laughed a lot, I had a blast mostly in the film. Everybody in the theater had a blast, really. And it was just a felt good film. It's not something that you think that much. Well, it definitely gets to the thoughtful stuff of Nicolas Cage as a human being, as the character of Nicolas Cage and stuff. They do delve deep a lot. I wish they did more of that. That'd be a little interesting. But by the end of the film, I had a great time watching it. You know what I mean? And that's not many films these days. You don't go in having a blast. At the end of the day, this film is a fun movie. Alright, it's not a film that you go to critique and you're like, oh my god, the art style, the direction, yada yada. It's not something you go in to criticize a film like that, By the end of the movie, it really is having a blast. If I had a great time watching the film, I think it delivered. What stands in this movie is definitely Nicolas Cage. The villain in the movie is nothing memorable. He's not a freaking villain that has such a great story and great character work, which isn't it for him. I don't think the character of, the villain isn't something that you're like, oh shit, you're such a great villain, such great written. It's just a villain for the story, for what it is. It's a villain. It's nothing crazy to think about. I wasn't bored. There really isn't much of a slow spot that I can remember. Probably the beginning, kinda. But when it gets to the island and Pedro Pascal all around, it was fun. What's her name? The girl, the cop. She's okay. She's good. Probably one of her best roles, really. She does play the same character a lot in films, but all around she did the part pretty well. Her partner, I forgot the actor's name. He's on a load of shit, but he did pretty well. He's pretty good. He gave me some chuckles in some scenes. But yeah, I thought the film was fun, and I had fun with it. I didn't think too much of it. I just had a fun time watching the film. I don't think it's a film that's gonna be fucking on the freaking how to be a filmmaker reel, but it's a fun film, and it for the director and the people that made the film, they did it, and I thought they did a pretty damn good job. So when it comes to the rating of this film, I'm gonna give it a solid 3.5 stars. 3.5 stars. I had a great time watching it. It's not a film that I would maybe buy on Blu-ray. We'll see. We'll see if I might buy it on Blu-ray. Like I said, I recently haven't really bought it. My collection is pretty good. It's pretty low these days. I haven't bought a Blu-ray mostly. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. It's not a film I would buy on Blu-ray. So honestly, I'm thinking about it. Shit, I'll give it a 4. Let's switch it up. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I would buy it on Blu-ray. I thought it is a great film. I would buy it. And I think it's worth it because all in all, I had a fun time. I would definitely watch it again. You know what I mean? It's definitely a film that you would watch with friends and shit. It'd be fun because it's funny. It's laugh out loud. Also, I fucking forgot Neil Patrick Harris. I love Neil Patrick. I love that dude. He's great. He's not in the movie a lot, but he's great. He's great for what he is in the film, but he did a great job. But yeah, I had a really fun time with this movie. You should definitely go ahead and check it out if you're definitely a fan of Nicolas Cage. And I think this film is definitely made for people that love Nicolas Cage, who loves him as an actor, and has definitely seen a lot of his films. You would be having a great time with this movie. And me, partially, when it comes to Nicolas Cage, I haven't seen a lot. I've seen Ghost Rider, because it's Marvel and superhero stuff. I watch most of that shit. National Treasure. Come on. Who doesn't love National Treasure? But yeah, Nicolas Cage is great. Fucking love him. I hope he does more of that. I hope he gets more roles, and because he's doing some great shit recently, man. I haven't seen Mandy. I haven't seen all the latest work he's done, but he's doing fun shit, man. You can tell he's having fun doing what he's doing, and he's having a great time. And as an actor, that's good, because there's some actors that just do roles because fuck it. But he's doing roles that he's truly passionate and he's enjoying what he's doing, really. How many people are doing that? Some people just like say no to roles because it's not their well-doing. This man is having fun. And, you know, I'm happy to see actors like that. Just going to a movie, having fun. You know what I mean? Their performances, whatever. I mean, his performances recently has been great. I mean, I still need to check out Pig of his. I've heard that one is probably one of his best performances in recent time. So I'm probably going to check that out. But yeah, that is my review of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. You guys could definitely check it out. So that's my review, and I hope I see you guys in the next review.